Now remember what I said about a vet? Get your dogs and cats spaded and neutered. And if your partner mucks up on you and cheats on you, well, you can always take him or her down here to the Lithgow vet as well. See, Lithgow vet. And get them spaded and neutered if your partner mucks up. Just hominoid humour, people. Now, sorry about the fingers over the camera. I've got to put the camera mount on. So, excuse me a little second. There we go. Slip that on your little butt. And you got to turn that around that way. And stick you up there where you got to go. Okay, good enough. Is that okay or is that too high? Unfortunately, camera really doesn't make it easy. Anyway, let's make a go of it. Now, where I am, I'm between the Great Western Highway, coming in on the road into the town of Lithgow, because it's not on the highway, the old town. So we're going to go through the old town, and then we're going to go out the other side and go down the Bellsliner Road, which is the original highway into Sydney, because behind me, the Great Western Highway was nothing more than a goat track with a single lane wooden bridge between here, Lithgow, and back east towards Sydney and Mount Victoria at a place called Little Hartley. And it was a narrow wooden bridge, so all the semi-trailers couldn't come that way. So they had to come this way down the Bellsliner Road, a big wide road, but it was concrete. I mean, it was 2 lanes and big and wide and windy, but it was level, and at least then they could get up the hill up to Kurrajong from Richmond. And once they got up this great big hill, they ran along the top of the plateaus to get out here to Lithgow. So it's sort of like from here to Kurrajong, it's flat reasonably with a few up and downs. And then when you get to Kurrajong Heights, you go down a great big drop down into Kurrajong, and then you drop down again from Kurrajong down to Richmond by about 2,000 feet. But if you come up from the Penrith, the equivalent to Richmond on the river, 30 k's across, upstream, you're coming gradually all the way up 2,000 feet. So that way then you do this long, drawn out crawl all the way up this long hill for 100 k's. But this way you come up rather quickly from Richmond to Kurrajong Heights, and then you go flat all the way to get into Lithgow. So we're going to do it in reverse. Now you can see here the road is concrete. Right, that tells you a story, because that means this was the old highway from Sydney, because that's why they made the main road in concrete, because all the semis used to come through here. Look, see how wide it is? And they used to come through here to get out to the other side of Lithgow, to get on the other end of the Great Western Highway to go to Dubbo and Bathurst and Parkes and Orange. And you see, even here you can still see it. I mean, really, I'll pull over here for a second and you can see how wide the road is. It's massive. And yet, when you drive out of Lithgow, it turns back into 2 single lanes. It's just a tar road. So why would the main street of Lithgow be concreted? Because all the semis, all the heavy trucks, you see? Just makes perfect sense. And that goes straight ahead up here. But you come down the next parallel street, it's just a tar road. But this one here was the main highway of the Bellsliner Road. And you can see that down here when I turn right. and you can see where the road is still broad. That's the best way to put it. And when I get in here and stop, I've got to tighten up the camera so it's going to keep pulling backwards. And no cut my ass for 2 seconds. Yeah, see how the road goes narrow down there? And here it's a big broad road. Right, now when you turn right, what do you got? Big broad road. Look how wide it is, look. See, parked car there, and white car. See, big broad road. And then when you go left here, it's a big broad road again. Because this is where all the semis used to come around the dog leg. And, see, 4 lanes. There you go. Pull over here and let the cars go, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Look. See? Great big broad road. That means, unequivocally, this was the main highway before they built the Great Western on the other side, which makes it look like a big T intersection. This is the bottom end of the T hanging down, and the T is the Great Western going across the top, east to west. Anyway, hope you come in and say hello. Now, we'll say now the camera is going to drop in and out with the live stream. Obviously, I'm going over mountains. I can't tell you when, but it's just going to drop in and out. I've done this before in a live stream chat, and it does drop in and out. Now, all those big green trees you see over there on the other side, and these ones around here, and I want you to make a note, you look at the big pine trees on the left up here, and you remember the 2019, 2020 big Australia bushfires? Well, they burnt all that mountain there above the road there, you can see, right above there, up the top of the screen. They were all burnt out, and so were these big pine trees just over here. Now, that one there wasn't, but I'll show you the ones up here where I go. That's how close the bushfire come right in here. All that green grass over there, beyond the houses and the railway line, that was all burnt. And on the news, they showed these houses here. And the lady was standing up there on a porch and she said, yes, I was watching the fire. And that tree there got burnt. As you can still see, it's still dead. The trees in there, you can see have been burnt. Some of them. But here they are here. These are the big trees that you've seen on the news when they said Sydney's burning. And they're doing it a story from up northern New South Wales at Tenterfield. Well, this is the big pine trees that were burning. And now they're rebarked, and there's a couple of them been chopped down. And they had to cut them down. And there they are, right there. Hang on. Take the camera out a bit so you can see it. See, there it is there. That's the tree there they chopped down. There's 2 of them. Because or 3 actually. 1, 2, 3. That's the 3 big pine trees that, that's as far as the bushfire came to town. Which is, you know, right across the road here, there's a house. Look. So, I mean, I'm going to keep moving. I've got cars coming. And now you're out of town. There's the trees there in that work yard, there in the timber yard. And you can see all the trees over here. This is how close that big bushfire come into the town of Lithgow. Right onto its doorstep. This road closed for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And you say, why is that? It didn't burn that long. No, but what it did, you see these big steel guardrails on the side of the road that stop you going over the cliff? I can't see if you can see that. I'll get the shadow on my screen. Some of them were even melted. So you will see this one. This is the old silver. Is that coming through? I can't tell. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, sort of. Right, these ones here weren't burnt. Over there on the right were, but you can't see them. Because I really can't stop. See the big sign, reduce speed, blah, blah, blah. There's nowhere to stop. I've got the rocks on the left and a cliff on the right. Pardon me. Well, I think you can see some of those trees there. If I can aim in on a bit, there's a black one. Black, there. There you go, that's black. Yeah, all that there was burnt. And that burnt from southeast Queensland all the way down to New England, all the way down to fire. Made up of hundreds of fires, but it was a fire heated up by the other fire. So there's a black tree. And it went right across South Australia, and then the hot embers even went across over to Kangaroo Island in the Bight of Australia. So that's how far these fires came from. They come from Queensland all the way down through New South Wales, all the way down through Victoria, and went all the way down to Kangaroo Island. So, I mean, that's when we had that 18 months of bushfires. It wasn't 1 month or 6 months or 12 months. It was 18 months. It just never stopped. Everywhere you looked at smoke, and everybody smelled the smoke. And like now, there's even smoke around now because we've basically got 100 bushfires in the western New South Wales and Victoria. And the problem is, it's blowing up here, the smoke. And that's what you can see in the screen. In that green trees, it's like a hazy, and you think you get a dirty TV screen. It's not. It's smoke from Victoria. And I am 500 kilometres north of the Victorian border. It's blowing up here to blow over the mountain. Now I can set the camera. Sorry about that. And you can see why this road is busier than when I come into Lithgow on the Great Western, because you don't have all that great big Mount Victoria drop. You just have this constant, steady, windy road. Oh, how's that for a view? Hey, there you go, look, I'll slow down. Look at that. And there on your left, you can see a railway line. Yeah, look at the railway line. Yeah, that's now reopened. That's the zigzag railway. Sort of just there, gone behind the trees a bit. I can't see because I got the chat writing on the bottom and I can't see through it. You should be able to see a railway line. Here we go. I'm back. I don't know how long it's going to last for. Should be View, eh? Oh, that looks exciting. Valley View. Somebody back. Hello. Yeah, I'm on the Bells line of road. And we're about to go in the Bell. Yeah, the town of Bell. It's got a railway station. And there it is, just coming into focus now. There you go, Bell Railway. We're going in. Cool. Oh, someone left their car here. Vehicle has been reported. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, isn't that lovely? BMW. What a heap of shit. Yeah, stolen BMW. You want to have a look? Yeah, it's got no number plates. Just got to turn around. I'll put the camera on it. I'd say they've they stole it. It's a 323i, and the cops have taken the number plates of it. And let's have a look. I'm not going to touch it. Not that bloody stupid. Oh, see, big yellow sticker. Broken windows. It's obviously an insurance job. Let's go there and you turn around again. This is fun. Love doing shit like this. See, there she is. So you never know. You never know where your car's going to end up if it gets stolen. And you can see the number plate. Somebody wrote it on the front. Well, let's go up here and park in the shade. And I'll go film a choo-choo train. Oh, isn't it a good name? A choo-choo train. Turn that off. Got to put the car back in park. Oh. Now, you can sit up there for a minute. There you are. You're at the town of Bell. See, Bell Railway Station. 85.68 kilometres from Central. Now, while you're sitting there, I've got another phone. I can, yeah, Bell. Yeah, you're at the town of Bell. Somebody else has come in. Bell, B-E-L-L. That's the name of the town. That's where we are. We'll go look it up. And the railway station is on my left. And we're about to go for a walk over there, so don't go away. I mean, you're going to enjoy this. But I just want to look to see how long till the next train goes either way, and then I can see if I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes and do a video on it and watch the train come in. Right, so 33 minutes ago from 19 minutes from Bell to Lithgow. Well, that's all right. Okay. So I've got 19 minutes, Bell to Lithgow. You want to wait? It's, what time is it now? 4:19. Trains left Medlow Bar, heading to Blackheath. Then it'll be Mount Victoria, then it'll be Bell. Okay, we'll go there and have a look. What do you reckon? I'm glad you all said yes. I can hear you screaming at the camera. Yes, let's go film a train. Yes, I've got my 2 seeds coffee cup, whatever that is. And now we'll go for a walk up to the railway. And I'm just going to get my handle, the camera mount, and I'll use... No. Oh, you like that? No. Yeah, that's my talkie thing in the car. I just bumped it. Hang on, I'll put the camera in here. And then I'll show you my talkie thing. Wait a minute. Oh, God, I hear that. You did hear me say I was putting it in my bracket, so you knew something was going to happen. Right. Probably got about 15 minutes now, have I? Set you back up there again for a sec. Anybody want to ask me a question before I walk over? Just going to clean my glasses because I've got crap all over my glasses. Don't know where that comes from. Big blots all over it. Yeah, this is a beautiful suburb of Bell. And there's nobody up here. It's a railway station from a bygone era. It was basically set up and all the mining. And anyway, the mining's gone. And the thing I like about the place is you got this. I got a video of that signal boxy thing many years ago. It's still on this channel. It's in the video shorts or in the video. And it's got a picture of bellbirds on it. And you can sort of see on the front there, where it was painted. And then they try to repaint it again, and the railways come along and cover it all up. And you can see it's all wooden steps and tar. So it's not a station that gets a lot of use, but it actually has people. As you can tell by the walkway, there's a bit of wear on it. And they've got this lovely rubber matting. See, it's a rubber. Now, this is a railway line to nowhere. It's cut off at that end, and it's cut off at that end, and yet they've still got the overhead wires on it. And then if you walk out here, you see there's bicycle tracks and there's footprints, because there's 2 houses over there and there's 4 more houses way up there in the bush. And then there's another house, there's a power pole there, so there's houses down there as well. So yeah, they do get customers, probably about 20 people a day. They go in the morning and come back overnight. Now, you think, why would you call a station Bell? Well, we've got the pioneer guy called Bell, the American guy called Bell. We've got Bell is a very famous name. There's a lot of people the name of Bell. We've got a lot of famous things done. When I was on the railways, when this was still operating as a working station with parcels, they sent me up here for an afternoon shift for 4 hours. And I couldn't believe, that's a signal box, and that was the station master's office, and the parcels office was down there, and I couldn't believe they sent me up here to work for 4 hours and to go home at 6 o'clock. And of course, the city passengers will leave the city at 5. They don't get up here till 7. So I never seen them. But I remember I left a bin down there by the fence, that ramp where I just walked up. And station master rang me up from here the next day. He found out where it was, and he said, "That's a good idea, you put a bin down there by the fence." I said, "Yeah, why?" He said, "Oh, I got 15 tickets out of it." I just never forget that. 15 tickets out of a place like this. It looks like there's nobody. And that was way back in 1979. Hey, you like this? This has got the most freshest water. Hang on. Got a bug in here. What are you? Oh, Christmas beetle. Look at that. We just saved a Christmas beetle. What are you doing in there? You going for a swim? Hominoid saves a Christmas beetle from drowning in a water tank. But must have been thirsty for a drink. No, it's not a tick. I don't think it is a tick. No, it's a beetle. But he can go. He'll dry off. Turn the camera around so I can put the thing down. There we go. Hello, nice to meet you. Right. Just so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got my cup. And over here, I've got a tap. And somebody took the friggin' handle off it. Can you believe that? What arseholes? Well, that's all right. We just take it out of the top. See, we're not stupid. Look. We're not stupid. We're out here in the Australian bush. I mean, I'm not in the city. I'm, what's my mileage? 100 and something k's out of Sydney. There's some blokes up here. Fellow train video recorders. What's coming up? What's coming up? v.set? You know this is going to be the v.set? You rang up and
the one that's going to be picking us up to go to Zigzag. Yeah, it is. Trying to get as much as in as we possibly can today, and then possibly chase the last one tomorrow.
What, 4 o'clock in the morning?
5 o'clock in the morning, the very last one.
Yeah, where's it goes? Lithgow to Central.
Lithgow to Central. We'll stay at Central for about 2 hours for a ceremony, and then it goes to Flemington Maintenance Sector.
He's going for a walk, isn't he? Oh, is he going to film the front from down there?
No, his friend arrived.
So what do you call yourself? I take it you YouTube?
Train spotter, mainly. Yeah.
Train spotter?
Train spotter for videoing for YouTube, but I also volunteer with the Heritage Train Company.
No, not worry about that. I was just wondering which YouTube one you are.
Oh, I'm Jono's Rail Adventures.
Who?
Jono's Rail Adventures. So fairly new.
Well, I didn't know. I've never seen you before. Never heard of you.
No. I'm Hunter Valley based.
Oh, well look, here comes a bunch more.
That's Railtown Productions there.
Who?
Railtown Productions in the black shirt. He's Queensland based. And the other guy is Leroy's Train Logs. And there's a lot of us out today because it's the last full day of the v.set.
So basically this is a very historical moment.
For the v.set.
So one's come down from Queensland, one's come from where?
One's come from Newcastle, the other guy. I've come from Morpeth.
I know Morpeth.
That's where I live.
Yeah.
And then
I like Morpeth. You got a very nice little river down there by the bank, and
it's beautiful. You can literally just walk from my house is directly across the road from the old Morpeth railway station.
Oh. So that's is that still on the main line, or is that disconnected?
No, it's disconnected. It's been disconnected since the 1950s.
Why? What did you do? What did you do in the 1950s? Upset the railways? You get the railway disconnected.
I wasn't alive back then.
That's what I mean. What did you do? 1950s. I mean, you obviously weren't born in the 1950s.
I was born in 2007. Nowhere near.
2007. I was living in Moore Street, Banks Meadow, and I was moving to South St Mary's. If you want to drink the water, you got to get a cup and dip it in the top of the water tank.
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn that, did you?
Yeah.
You used to have a handle on it a year ago, and somebody took the handle off.
Muppet. Why do they do that?
Because there's arseholes.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? Look, beautiful. Look, a new seat, and nobody's ever sat on it. Can you imagine that? Look. Look at that. It is a brand new seat. Look, it hasn't even got a coffee stain on it. Yeah. And, I mean, they've got to put it in there. But who goes from here to Lithgow? Go away. They might use that first seat down there where they are. But people going to Sydney, well, there's going to be more of them over here. And You look at these seats, and there's not a mark. Oh, there, little scratch. Looks like a coffee spill, cigarette ash, bit of food. There's a scratch. So yeah. Anyway, what's going on? This v.set train coming in. It's the 1975 train. It's the last full day of rail service. So you've got these guys here. One guy's from Morphett, like he said, and that's near Maitland in Newcastle. Another guy's from Queensland, and there's another guy there from somewhere else. Now, these guys aren't dressed up in suits. I mean, you know, they sort of have the baggy look, you know, the baggy clothes, unemployed, on the pension, nothing else better to do, which is probably they haven't got nothing else to do. So they come up here filming, and that's all they do, go around filming trains. What an exciting life. And there's another guy, he's just showed up. He's around there. So I'm just watching, I've got the baggy t-shirt. Oh my God, he just bent over, and what do I see? Great big huge bum crack. Oh Christ. Sorry. Shouldn't have told you about that. Aren't you lucky I didn't show you that on camera? Oh, great big huge ass bum crack. Oh, who needs it? Anyway, so we're going to film these guys here coming, and they don't know who I am. They don't know I'm a YouTuber called Mr. Hominoid. They got no idea. So they've got all their stuff, and this is actually a history-making moment, because this is, I think, one of the last v.sets to come up in daylight hours. The next one to be up here in the dark. So this is the last one you're sort of going to get the best time to catch it on camera, because tomorrow it won't be here. It's going to be chopped up or whatever. Here comes that guy again. Anyway, I better put my camera back on and start filming the train. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're the brightest bunch of people. You might say you wouldn't have them as lawyers. So they got the camera stands and baggy pants, and looks like the mother doesn't own them, but they're happy. At least they've got an interest. At least they're out there doing something. I'm going to cheat. You see this thing here? This plastic thing? Bells are ringing. So I'm going to stick the camera, onto this. Hang on. There we go. Perfect. You're stuck on the glass. And guess what? It's not a v.set. It's a new electric. He said it's a v.set. I told you they weren't the smartest ones on the block. This is a new train that is taking over the v.set. They're filming it. I think, how are you going again? You live up here, don't you?
No.
Oh. No, camera's there. Come around here. Oh, you've got you got Newcastle, you got Victoria, you got Queensland, and
It's the busiest it's ever been.
yeah, look at them all getting up to film the train. Oh, look at them all. 1, 2, 3. I don't think Bell's had so many people get off. See, there's the poor woman. She's just going home. Any comments? I'm filming this. Righto, let's go for a walk. I'm filming the camera filmers. This is like an apocalypse. All you railway buffs coming up here with your cameraman, all in the one day. There's you two, there's those four, these two.
We were here about 6 months ago and there was no one else here.
Yeah, and look, and there goes a poor old lady over there with a bag of groceries.
Yeah.
And she's thinking, what the hell's going on? Oh, so you got your car here?
No, we've got legs.
Eh?
We've got legs, even more revolutionary.
So where you going?
This way.
How long till the next v.set?
A while, I think. An hour or so.
Oh, righto. I'll get my drink of water. See? She's gone. She's gone down the road. That's it. That was hilarious, watching all these camera guys sitting there waiting to take a photo of a v.set train come around the corner. And it turned out it was a brand new one, a red and black one. And they were going, ah. All they had to do was ring up and ask. So, yeah, let's go back in the car. And that was funny. You know these train people that sit there and they film a freight train going past, you know, the locomotives and the carriages, and they think that's exciting? Yeah, well, I call them doorknobs because they're easily turned on or off like a doorknob. Now, I don't know where these other guys think they're going. Oh, look, they're all up. I know what they're going to do. They're going to go up there to the spot up on top of the hill. See, all these guys, they've got their own little spots where they like to go and park to make their film. Yeah, it won't be a second. Yeah, you guessed it. I'm out in the bush, I'm having a pee. So. Righto, here we go, back in the car. Oh. Let's have some fun with these blokes. What do you reckon? I was going to say, I'm waiting to hear a chat on this. How about if we drive up there and go past them and say, I'll meet you up there, you want a lift? And we'll drive right past those guys. That should make it a lot of fun. Oh, put the camera again. There you go. You're back up on your dashboard. Oh. See, they probably don't own a car. They probably live in the city. So this is probably a good piece of exercise for them. So me being a good country boy, let's go stir the shit out of them. Say, hey mate, you want a lift? I say, yeah mate, I love a lift. And the country guy says, yeah, okay, catch an elevator. Well, they're going up the road, so I don't know where they're going. Let's go up there and have a look. Oh, see him up there. See you up there, boys. Oh, yeah, let them walk up. They got plenty of time. Yeah, we know where to park. Yeah, we'll park up here somewhere. Oh, there's a good spot. What do you reckon about that? Oh, that's going to be a good spot. See, I know where they're going. They're going to park up here. See, and look, there's the railway line. And that's all they're going to film. You see? That's where they're going to film it. So, I hope they enjoy their walk up here. Because if they were going to go any closer, they would have been getting off at the next station. Unless they're going to go down there along the railway road. Or they go back up the road to the other way. They go further, but what's the point? I mean, you want to have a long distance shot. Anyway, let's get out of here. I don't want to stay here. I've got a long drive home. You know the beauty of it is? You let them do all the filming and we just go home. We let them do all the hard work. Here comes the guy, look, here he is. He's got his camera bag. Dedicated. Oh, they turned off the sneaky buckets. They're going in up there along the tracks. Hey, good luck to them. I'm heading home. Yeah, they're going to go in there and film the last v.set trains between Bell and Zigzag. And I'm just going to head home. I just couldn't be bothered. They were to walk up there in the hot sun wearing black pants and long sleeve shirts and oh mate, you see them all out here. You really do. I could go to the Bells Line of Road. I was going to do that. It's on the heading of the video, but I'll have to change that. Now we're going to get back to Mount Victoria. Isn't this a nice drive, eh? It's a lovely drive. I've had a good day out. Moving on the train wackos. Turn to my camera, has that got all blurry? Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be all blurry, should it? Anyway, we'll give it a quick wash. How's that for a hill? Hey, round we go. Around in the Australian Blue Mountains, west of Sydney, between Belleville and Mount Victoria. I used to call this Yowie country. Hey, Yowie. Hunter Valley Vale Road. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. There's the sign, Mount Victoria. Now, I think my camera's a little bit blurry. Is that blurry or what? Oh, big pothole. There we go. 81.8 kilometres to Sydney. Oh wow. By rail. Yeah, so if you're wondering what the Australian bush looks like, this is it. No water, no food, oh, there's a water tank. Yeah, all those little railway buildings. Right, they've all got their own little water tanks. They've got rainwater in them. They got to, because when the workers come up here, they die first. Especially in summer, when it gets too hot. It gets high as 50 degrees up here. 50 degrees Celsius. It's about 120 Fahrenheit, I think. But have a look. 50 degrees Celsius. Is that 100 and what in Fahrenheit? That's why you can see the black lines in the middle of the road. Because up here in summer, the roads melt. I'm not joking, they actually melt. Well, they liquefy. Yeah, that's a word, liquefy. I had my big truck tyres once. They were pumped up to 100, and when I hit the hot tar up in Queensland, I got out and I went to put the pressure gauge on them, and they read 120. So I had to let the air out of them, back down to 90, on all 6 tyres. And then when I got down off the mountain, down on the flat, it was 30 degrees cooler. So it wasn't 50 anymore, it's down to about 30 degrees, which it is like today. And the next thing you know, my tyres cooled down and they're back down to 80 degrees. 80 pounds. instead of being 32, 80, I mean 100, they actually went from the 100 back down to 80. So then I had to go pump them up again at the truck stop, which unfortunately was not very far. Luckily, I should say. Here we go, Mount Victoria. There's a big blue sign there. I don't know, is the camera on that or not? I can't tell. Yeah, you can see it's a real roller coaster sort of ride, isn't it? Hey, good, eh? Street sign, wow. Or trees, we got buildings. Hey. See, there's the big old pub. That's closed down. Oh no, it's not. No, that's Victoria Albert. Sorry, wrong one. That's the pub just there. That's all closed down. See, it's got the fence around it. What a waste, eh? For sale. Theo Poulos Real Estate. Ooh. Hey, let's go buy a pub. What do you reckon? Hey, you like the old Mount Victoria Post Office?
Not eating your chop top before the movie starts.
Look at that.
Pretty impossible.
Look how old that is. Wow.
But getting movie perks just
where's the date on it?
that's possible. With
Can't see a date.
perks, you can enjoy up to 4 movie tickets, an extra 2 every
I never get to see any date.
and exclusive offers on food.
And there's a sign across the road that says Post Office down the hill. And there's the old original Post Office. Well, they couldn't use it anymore as a post office because now the main road was too busy and there's nowhere to park. Oh.
Liker's real dog food makes your dog's poo less.
This is going to be an interesting video.
Optimize gut health, leading to healthier poops and easier pickup foods.
Oh, is this thing going to go?
Food that's gently cooked.
So we're going to roll back to get on the...
Real food this year, exclusively available at liker.com.
Going to roll back, get on the wiring. There we go. Then we get an arrow. Man, look at that old pup. Yeah, she's closed down. Here's the bus stop. Oh, that's a big block of ground. Yay! Let's get down Mount Victoria. Yay! Let's go down the hill. There we go. Let's read the sign. Blackheath 6, Penrith 68, Sydney 117. Yay! What do you like that one? Yay! And for all my viewers watching, yay! Give yourself a yay! All together now. Yay! Feel better? Good, I can hear you. Hello! What? Muhammad, is it? Can't read it. Muhammad Hi. Din 123. Oh, 1223. Hello. How are you? Yay! Where are you? I can't read it. I'm driving. MAHMUD. Mad Mud. Moad. Moa. Yard. Man, that name is so long. I'm just going to call you Mad Mud. Oh, no. I'll call you 1223. There you go. 1223. How are you? Oh, there's a campsite in there. Ooh! Let's go camping. Ooh! Oh, look, I'm not driving fast. I'm just being the old man in the car that's putting along. I don't want to go fast. I'll fix the camera up. There you go. There we go. We left Mount Victoria and we're now heading for Blackheath. I just better check my all messages. Yes, that's right. There we go. Yes, we're coming into Blackheath. Anybody excited? Hello? Everybody wants to be somebody. Everybody wants to be excited. Everybody wants to know somebody. Everybody wants to be there. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, we're going around a big round right hand bend. Hang on. Now you should see some junkety old furniture up here on the side of the road. If anybody wants it, you know where to come and find it. People always put stuff out on the road up here and somebody always stops and picks it up. There's a big pile of it up out here this morning when I come through. Oh, look at that. Lucky motoring. Oh. Happy hour. Anybody want to go in the pub? Yeah, we'll do.
$27 million mansion in California just a year after starting a new one.
Yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll go up in, I'll take a Yui. I can hear a siren coming. And it's where's he going? Oh, he's coming this way. The ambulance coming. Where's this guy going? He's not coming after me.
Tomorrow with a top of 30. Looking further ahead, warm and sunny on Saturday, showers for Sunday. Right now in the city, it's 29 degrees. It's 31 in our west.
Man, that was fun. I got chased by an ambulance. I just had to turn off, then he turned in there behind me, so I turned off again, then he came in behind me again. Was that fun? All right, let's get back up here.
Taking Swiss Vitalins is a smart choice. Now it's even smarter because it's
Oh, let's go up here in the shade. Who wants to go and have a beer with me? No, I'm not going to have a beer. Oh, that's a pizza shop over there. Ah, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that a lovely big old pub? Yeah, I'm going to go in the pub. Anybody want to come with me? Well, I'm up here at Blackheath. You better be quick. Get ready for the next live stream in about half an hour. I'm just going to go in there and get in the cool for a while. It's too hot. I've got a long way to drive back down to Sydney. I've got over 100 k's to go. So I'm just going to let it cool down a bit. Bye for now.